Alright, so we're gonna examine this copper earring, just take a look what this thing is. Oh, actually, there's a knife here, 153 piercing damage. I'm thinking the knife might be a little bit more powerful than the scalpel. It has a higher speed. I'm not sure if this speed indicates that it's a faster attacking weapon or if this is a heavier weapon. I mean, yeah. How does the speed work in this game? You need a lower number or a higher number? I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna keep the knife equipped for now. Let's take a look at the ancient copper earring. Doesn't look... Yeah, it looks ancient, oddly enough. There doesn't seem to be a hook or any means of actually attaching it to your ear. We need to find a way to open this thing. And we are still getting nodes for these items. Alright, okay, so there's a series of grooves on the inside, and we're going to examine these. They can remind you of small fangs. Alright, so apparently we need to... There has to be something in this mortuary that will allow us to open this thing. We're just going to have to go around, search for it. Yeah. So how much experience do we have? Oh, we're very close to leveling up, actually. We're gonna stay this way.
Done. Alright. I'm gone.
I think she will help us level up. Yeah, she's gonna give us a quest of some kind. Alright, we're gonna save the game at this point. I don't care about the zombie disguise thing. It's just not very important. It's very slow, and there's no way I'm gonna do this for this Let's Play. Alright, you see a slight young woman with pale features, the sunken flesh around her cheeks and neck makes her appear as if she is starving. She seems intent on dissecting the corpse with a finger, right? And she seems too intent on the body. Okay, she is darting in and out of the corpse's chest cavity like knives. She has talons for fingers. I think she's a half-demon. She's not responding. She's a tiefling, chief. They got fiend blood in their veins, usually because some ancestor of theirs shared knickers with one demon or another. Yeah, she's a half demon. She's a tiefling, and the only way it means one of her ancestors was a demon, and the other half was just some kind of human. All right. Okay, and apparently it makes them slightly mentally retarded, and I wouldn't blame them if you're mixing the genes of demons and humans. Something is gonna be wrong with your children. We're gonna tap her and get her attention. The woman jumps, flips around to face you, and she appears slightly angry. Okay. She doesn't seem to have heard you. She leans forward, squinting as if she can't make you out. Whatever is wrong with her eyes. Yeah, she is half blind, apparently, and she has trouble speaking. Okay, we're gonna give her the jar of lamp fluid and the stitches. Okay, without missing a beat, Evie snaps the thread from your hands and hooks it around one of her talons. And we gain a little bit of experience from this. She begins to swing up the corpse's chest, and she's basically fixing this corpse. Then she turns to you. She clicks her talons and ooh, okay, she's examining my body, actually. Okay, looks like we have a new friend. Dear God, just shut up, Mort. As she traces your arms and chest, you suddenly notice she's examining your scars. She withdraws her talons. She traces. Yeah. She thinks that somebody has written on me. She thinks that I'm a zombie. Yeah, she's half blind. This one is in bad shape. She thinks I'm a zombie in bad shape. Wow, that's ridiculous. Alright, she is about to stitch me up. She jams another talon into the skin near one of your scars. It feels barely more than a pinprick. Yeah, she's about to stitch me up. Holy crap. And we gained +1 health points permanently. I think I saw the +1 HP just above my head there. The sensation is curiously painless as Evie begins to stitch up your scars. When she is done, she sniffs you, frowns you. Yeah. Within minutes, she has dabbed your body, and the fluid, strangely enough, makes you feel better. Wow, okay. This may be the second time in my life I'm thankful that I don't have a nose. Okay. And we're done. That's it. She increased my health points permanently. We used to be at 28, now we're at 29 hit points. Lovely. Okay, I'm gonna talk to her again because I have a feeling there's something else. I'm gonna try to talk to her. Ooh, watch her study the motions of her hands. Okay, we're gonna do that as sneakily as possible. You heard that sound? It's like a magical flourish. That is an indication that you're about to recover a memory. As you study the motion of Avian's hands, you feel a prickling along your scalp, and then suddenly you find your vision swimming, blurring. Yeah, in this game, whenever you feel that prickling sensation, crawling sensation along the back of your skull or scalp, it means he is about to remember something. He is about to recover some kind of memory. And the higher your wisdom, the more likely you are able to recover these memories. So yeah, wisdom is very useful in this context. And it looks like we have hit such a memory. The screen goes black, and you are standing in front of a freshly slain corpse, rigor mortis making a mockery of its smile. The number 42 has been stitched onto its scalp, so there's a corpse number 42 somewhere in this mortuary. The zombie is lying on a slab, and you have just finished stitching up its chest. You have placed something inside, something to improve useful. Keep this thing safe and wait for my return. Okay, so it looks like the nameless one, this bastard here, he used to be a dustman at some point in the past, and he has placed something inside the body of a dead corpse. So I have a feeling that we might run into that corpse at some point in this game, so we're just gonna keep that in mind. Number 42. Yeah. The memory of your voice is an echo, strange and hollow to your ears. You cross your arms in front of your chest, and to your surprise, the corpse does too. And after a moment, its hands fall back, and you are back with Aveen. Alright. Dumb zombies. You all done it. All stitch up. Go, go, go. Alright. And that's it. That's Aveen. That's our second human character.
Right.
Or Tiefling, actually. He's a half-demon. Alright.
Alright.
And now that we have actually met an actual NPC dustman, yeah, there she is. This is the character model for all of the human, the female dustmen, I suppose. Yeah, this is what they look like. They have their own description going for them. You can have the zombie descriptions there. Yeah, male, female, and of course doll. And our journal has been updated immensely. Yeah, look at that, all of these entries. Every time the nameless one says updated my journal, you gain an entry here, so you can read it if you want. Feel free to read it. Yeah, you can just pause the game and read that stuff. Everything that happened to us so far is written here somewhere. Yeah, and the guy who we came across, the one disguised as a zombie, his name is Vaxis. I didn't even catch his name, but it says his name is Vaxis in the journal. Interesting. And he told you how to leave the mortuary, I think. Did I ask him how to read the... Yeah, I did. I think we require a crooked finger bone. And we can find that in the actual quests here. Oh, wait. I'm not sure if I actually asked him about it. No, I'm going to ask him again. Okay, how am I supposed to ask him how to leave this place? Did I already ask him about it? Oh yeah, where was that portal you mentioned? Yes. Alright, so we already asked him about it, but it doesn't appear inside my quest menu. So maybe it's not a quest, it's just, it's in my journal and that's it. So I think we have explored this entire floor except for this region, and we can't because the door is actually locked. I want to finish these floors one by one. Yeah, we need a key to proceed through here.
I'm gone.
So it looks like we're going up to the next floor for the time being. We're going to examine these containers as fast as we can. There's a charcoal charm inside here. Are we going to save the game for the time being? Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, this is the crematorium, ladies and gentlemen. This is where they burn corpses that are no longer useful. Yes, it's extremely hot. The air roaring from the mouth of this immense furnace is incredibly hot, walking even with a few steps past the archway where it certainly causes your hair and flesh to burst into flame. If you walk through here, I think the nameless one will die, but there doesn't appear to be a way for you to walk past them. Oh, okay, this guy is actually following me. I'm a little bit creeped out. Yeah, one of these dustmen, if they catch you, they will ask you a question. They will, they might actually aggro the entire mortuary against you. So we're gonna test that out. We're gonna see if it's possible to take him down. All right. Dustman regards you with a stony gaze. Are you lost? Yes. I will summon a guard to direct you out. Hold a moment. All right, we're gonna wait. Ooh, a great iron bell starts tolling throughout the mortuary, and yeah, the entire mortuary is aggroed against you. Now, I knew this would have happened, But I just wanted to show you the possibilities here. In the mortuary, it's you really need to be careful with your dialogue. On the other hand, if you acquire a one of their robes, you can disguise yourself as a dustman and they will not come after you anymore. But hey, it doesn't look like he's coming after me. Oh yeah, he is, yeah.
Done.
He says, you there, hold. Alright. Are you lost? No? Alright, we're gonna try to snap his neck before he can call out. You are not fast enough, and the dustman dodges you as you launch for him. Yeah, the reason why this happened is because our dexterity is not high enough. So if you want to snap these guys' necks, we're gonna have to increase our dexterity all the way up to 13, which is gonna take a while. I should have foreseen that. I should have increased my dexterity, but then again, Constitution is probably more important. And there are many ways to avoid these guys. For example, if he talks to you, you can maneuver yourself through the dialogue. Are you lost? No. I am here to see someone. I am here to see Dahl. Alright, thanks a lot, good sir. And that's it. So whenever you meet one of them, you just tell them that you are here to see Dahl, and they will leave you alone. We're gonna talk to the skeleton here. This skeleton number is 748 according to the number chisel above its brow. Examine the skeleton carefully. Someone has taken care to bind the bones of the skeleton with a leather strap around its body in such a pattern that they resemble muscles. Alright, I'm gonna try to leave here. Yeah, Mort is gonna say something about you. Yeah. Wonder if this graybeard would mind if I borrowed his body. Graybeard means dude or something. Yeah, he's a dude. Well, I don't think he's in any position to object. Why not take his body? Nah, I need a fresher one than this, and something with a little more dignity. This one's all creaky and fractured. Yeah, he wants something a little more prestigious, I suppose. You know, it's something a little bit more fancy. A fancy skeleton. Oh, you're a sack full of laughs. Besides, you want to talk, Berg. Mirrors beg for mercy when you're around. Oh yeah, at least I have all my parts. Mort snorts. You're not quite sure how he managed it without lungs. Alright, let me tell you, Mort, there's nothing more satisfying than walking around, swinging your arms, breathing the crisp air through the lungs. It's great to have a body. I'll have you know that helping you escape the preparation has now been added to my growing list of regrets. I should have let you rot some more, that is. Oh, poor guy. We're just teasing him around. We're just teasing you, Mort. Sometimes you need to take a joke.
I'm gone.
Alright, I hope she doesn't come after me as well. That would be annoying. Alright, she doesn't even notice me. She turned her back, and we're just gonna make our escape here. Yes.
I'm gone.
This is not exactly a stealth mechanic. I'm not being stealthy by all means. I'm just moving around and trying to avoid them as much as possible. The bone charm. I think this is the crooked finger bone they were talking about. Yes, this certainly looks like a crooked finger bone, and it's actually a charm, which means if you use it, it will give you +2 armor class and another 2 armor class if you get attacked by crushing weapons, and you get resistance to crushing attacks. Yeah, it's an interesting thing here. The corpse fly charm. It will invoke swarm curse. All right, so you can use this from the item menu here. Yeah. So you right click anywhere, and you can use this item as a spell. You can cast it on anyone. Now, as a mage, there's an actual spell you can use to do this. Yeah, there's a spell which will allow you to summon a swarm of corpse flies, which is a really cool spell. I actually like it. So I'm gonna give it to Mort because Mort doesn't have any spells and he can never become a mage. Yeah, by the way, you cannot change the character class of your companions. The only one whose character class can change is the nameless one. Yeah, you can change your class here. You can become a mage or a thief. All the others will remain as they are. And we have a cloth charm, which is an interesting item here. I'm going to show you what a cloth charm does. In fact, the cloth charm is very useful. Yeah, it will heal 9 hit points, even more than the needle and thread. And it will give you resistance to slashing and piercing attacks. Yeah, this is a really cool item. And the description behind it is just amazing. It's basically a hardened... The charm is made from hardened blood. And you just place it on your tongue, and it will immediately dissolve into your bloodstream. healing your wounds automatically. Wow, I really wish. Just imagine the possibilities if modern medicine had access to this thing. This is just amazing. Alright, and we have this Dustman Embalming Charm. It has the same effect as the embalming fluid. And I apologize, I did not actually show you what the embalming fluid does. It basically gives you like 2 to 8 hit points, and I think a little bit of armor class. Yeah. Mortuary task list. Someone has spent a series of tasks already in a piece of parchment. It appears to be a series of instructions or requests. Yeah. So I think we've examined all these containers. Yes, we have. We're gonna move on to the other containers. I think the zombie number 42, the one we have seen from the memory, is somewhere around here. And there's a piece of junk lying around here. Alright, we're gonna grab this junk because we can actually use it in order to find Ferret. Yes, spoiler alert, but alright, it's not quite a spoiler actually. Let's talk to this skeleton here. Ooh, this skeleton has either seen a great deal of combat or fallen down too many staircases. Both its arms and legs have been broken. Yeah, you notice that someone has taken advantage of this cavity. Yeah, there's a cavity in the skull, in this skeleton's skull, and they use it in order to. They apparently use this skeleton as a messenger. Yeah, that's why he is crushed and broken all over the place. And somebody has stuck this note inside it. Yeah. Alright, so Mort doesn't want the skeleton either. We're gonna take a look at this message here. Mortuary reminder message. Yeah, it's a message that, yeah, basically somebody is complaining about a pry bar, which is an iron stick they can use to open these rusted containers and stuff. But this particular zombie looks weird. He is red, so I have a feeling that there's something unique about him. Yeah, this entire body is covered in horrible scars, worse even than your own, as if its owner has been burned to death. Yeah, it looks like this particular corpse is burned to death indeed. Charred away in some long ago conflagration. Yeah.
I'm gone.
Ooh, okay, we're being followed by this guy, and I don't want to talk to him anymore, just in case we make a mistake. I'm gonna save this game. Ooh, we can't save the game. Alright, because we're being followed. Yeah, there's nothing interesting about this particular zombie. We're gonna try to avoid this guy. Yes, the skeleton turns to face you. Number 42 has been chiseled. This is the skeleton we're looking for. I think this is the corpse that I had memory about. Ooh, at the sound of your voice, the skeleton suddenly straightens up. It crosses its arms over its chest, and its fingers hook into the rib cage. I'm gonna cross my own arms over my chest, and it is supposed to... Oh, so what happens is this skeleton, it grabs its rib cage and it rips it out. The rib cage folds outward like a pair of double doors. We're gonna reach into the rib cage and take a look. To your surprise, your hand vanishes as you reach inside the ribcage. You have a strange feeling it is somewhere else. Yeah, apparently long time ago I placed some kind of item inside the skeleton, and this item has been has vanished into a portal. There is a portal inside the skeleton's ribcage, and that is where an invisible item is found. And I'm gonna grab that item and take it out. Ooh. As you pull the item out, the skeleton suddenly disintegrates, and the iron bolts securing its joints clatter to the floor. Yeah, the skeleton is disintegrated basically. The skeleton is about to break down. You can see this red effect here. Yeah, this skeleton is dead. I do hope this doesn't aggro the rest of the dustmen here. And we got a piece of iron. 250 experience, lovely. Ooh, okay. So we gained this wooden club, which is 1 to 6 crushing damage. Absolutely useless. But we gained a bunch of cloth charms, thank you. We're gonna throw away these rags, they have absolutely no use. The green steel knife has 1 to 4 piercing damage. Yes, definitely more powerful than our knife. We're gonna remove the knife, we're gonna throw it away, and we're gonna equip this bracelet. Alright, so now we can just keep moving on and avoiding this dust band. Ooh, now the dust woman has actually noticed me. They're all coming after me. God damn it, alright. And there's another bastard here. Alright, I just hope he hasn't noticed me yet. We're just gonna grab a couple of items here. More junk. Oh yeah, he noticed me. Good. There's nothing unique about this particular zombie. We're just gonna run down. Alright, so we haven't explored the southwestern portion of this floor yet. We're gonna check these containers here. The iron pry bar is kind of useful, I guess. Dustman request, we're gonna read that in a few minutes.
Forced it.
Alright. Cloth charm, and copper commons. Yes, we have some money. By the way, the currency in this universe is measured in copper. These are the... yeah, we have 165 gold, apparently. Alright, let's take a look at this guy. This corpse's meaty head was clearly severed at some point and hastily sewn back together. Alright, so... a number 79 has been cut into its temple, circumscribed by a fanged circle that appears to have been branded. Examine the fanged circle. Yeah. It might be a religious icon of sorts, and it has like fangs inside. I wonder if this space between the fangs matches the grooves on this copper earring.
Updated my journal.
Interesting. I think we have a clue. We could use that in order to open this actual... yes, we have a new dialogue option. We just talked to the zombie and we have gained a new dialogue option with the ancient copper earring. Insert your fingernail and we have gained 250 experience. So yeah, if you talk to people, if you examine everything, if you do things meticulously, people with OCD are going to have a lot of fun with this game. You can pretty much discover things no one else knows about. And yeah. So yeah, there's nothing interesting with these guys here. Yeah, nothing interesting. So let's take a look at this actual earring. Ooh, okay, so it has been opened and now you can... yeah, there's a hollow compartment inside the earring where messages or other small items can be stored. So which makes it a little more expensive if you want to sell it. Yeah, you will gain a better price if you sell this to a merchant. But now they said that you can hide notes inside it, so I'm gonna try to hide a note here. Yeah, there's no way for you to hide something inside it. I mean, that would have been really cool for these items to interact with each other, but no, this game doesn't really have that. You know, just equip this. All right. Can I save the game now? Yeah, we cannot save this because we are being chased by these damn dustmen. Eesh. All right. I have a feeling that there's one more container we have not examined yet. Are they still coming after me? We're gonna talk to the zombie first. Nope, there's nothing unique about him. Yeah, she is still chasing me, this silly lady. Those dustmen bastards. Yes, the mortuary key. That's exactly what we need. This is the key that will allow you to open all of these locked doors all over the place. Alright, we're gonna examine this. There's a hammer, which we're gonna use for a quest eventually. I'm gonna keep that hammer handy. Although we will gain another hammer and another pry bar. Yeah, the hammer and the pry bar, you're gonna use them eventually, but I think we're gonna run into more hammers and pry bars eventually, so we don't really need that. But the mortuary task list, the mortuary sanctum key is absolutely essential. Looks like a lobster claw for some reason. Yeah. Ooh, contact the necromancer responsible for raising contractual worker number 42. Yeah, what a coincidence. There's a lot of items in this game that have been tied together. The worker still responds to commands, but when it has completed a task, it resumes pacing in the same circular pattern it did before. Yeah, Dahl recently informed me that worker number 42 exhibited the same walking pattern when it did as a zombie decades ago. There may be a soul echo in the marrow, or the skeleton's age may have caused the magic animating him to decay. One of the initiates suggested it may be following an order issued by a higher-ranking dustman in the past. Yeah, that would be me. That would be me, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a bone echo, marrow echo, whatever that is. It's basically following my command from a long time ago. And we're gonna go down this floor before these dustman bastards come after me. Alright, so we're back where we started. I think we can go through this, yeah, we can open this room here. There you go. Alright. And there's this one zombie lady. We're gonna talk to her. Alright, so I thought she would have been unique, but she's not. We're gonna ask her a question. Yeah, there's nothing going on here. Alright. Okay, there's a random item lying around, 2 bandages. That's it? Seriously? There's nothing else in this room? Yeah, bloodstains and other stuff have covered this slab. Yeah, this slab is, it can be rotated, it can be moved along. Speaking of which, I completely forgot to show you guys the introduction video for this game. Video option. No, where is it? Movies, yeah. Opening. This is the introduction, which plays when you first start the game. Yeah, there's a little bit of lag here. It's a really cool video. You can fast forward if you want. This video lasts for approximately 50 seconds, I think, or exactly 1 minute. Yeah, 60 seconds or a little bit more, give or take. So this is how we first got to the mortuary. For those of you interested in the story, ooh, there's a bunch of skulls here. There's a lot of foreshadowing here. Pretty much everything you will come across in this game is briefly brushed on in this video. I really wish if they made a movie out of this. Like all of those Pixar movies out there of 3D nonsense. Why don't they make a movie like this, man? Seriously. Wow. Yeah, the game is lagging like crazy at the moment. Yeah, so this is how we turned into the half-demon thing, I suppose. But we clearly used to be human. Alright, so there's nothing more here to be done. Alright, that was a little creepy, that was really intense. I loved that video. Alright, we're gonna go down now. Alright, there's a zombie worker here. We're gonna talk to him. He appears to be taking a huge tome somewhere. We're gonna grab that tome from him. Examine the corpse again. Alright, we're gonna leave him in peace. The Tome of Bone and Ash. Okay, so this is a tome that I think this is the book that dustmen use to cast their necromancy spells in order to raise the dead and use them as their servants. But there's a particularly interesting section about guardians. Apparently, the dustmen reanimate corpses of fallen giants to serve as guardians for the mortuary. To make them even more deadly, they will give them enchantments and stuff like that. But yeah, we're not going to be able to learn anything from it yet. I think it's probably because I'm not a mage, or maybe I will never be able to learn anything, I don't know. But there's an actual giant skeleton here, and I think these are the giants that the book refers to. We're gonna take a look at this giant skeleton here. Before you is a giant skeleton in ornate bronze armor. The armor has been bolted onto the skeleton's frame, and a series of elaborate symbols have been carved. Okay, you can read the rest of this description here. Alright, we're gonna ask Mort if this skeleton will be useful for him. Mort appears to be happy. Alright. Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh, yes. I think this will do. Alright, give me a second to pry the head off this thing. Actually, I'm gonna go for this because, yeah, it looks a little bit too large for him. But it would be awesome if Mort could acquire this huge body here. And I really wish if I could move this screen up a little bit. What in Dieonarra did you ask me if I wanted it for? Yeah. After all I've done for you. Alright, I think Mort is a little bit offended by that question. What? Did we get married at some point? What's all this? I don't want you to get hurt wash. If you really cared, you'd find a way to get my head on that skeleton's body. Alright. Alright, fine. I'm gonna try to get your head on that body. Okay, as you're about to do so, you suddenly stop and your eyes are drawn to the skeleton's armor. Something about the symbols engraved on its breastplate makes you pause. If these skeletons are guardians, then disturbing them may awaken them. We're gonna examine him carefully. Yeah, there's Alright, I think there is a way for us to destroy these skeletons, but I'm not gonna do it because I remember that ooh, that's a little bit intimidating. We can use the Tome of Bone and Ash, I think, and we can destroy these skeletons somehow, removing their enchantments, and we can gain a lot of experience, a lot of stuff from it. So I'm not actually gonna do this until I have my full party members. Oh crap! There's another dustman right here. All right, just get away, run as fast as you can. I'm gonna try to avoid that silly dustman. Okay, so I think this is the portal that Vaxis was talking about. We have the crooked finger bone, and that's how the portal opens. By the way, in this universe, especially in this city, Sigil, portals are basically anything that is bound by a frame. Anything that has a frame or has a specific boundary and an opening in the middle, it can be a portal. It is a potential portal, and the only way for you to open it is to use a key. And the key, once again, can be literally anything. If you like stabbing yourself in the hand, stabbing your own hand, or stubbing your toe, drinking some orange juice, singing a song, or kissing a girl. It could be anything. If you do that specific key, if you perform that action key on anyone,
Alright.
near this portal, the portal will actually open. Alright, so he's gone. Yeah, thank God he's gone. He's away. So it will open the portal and you can step through. Unfortunately, it's clearly a cool mechanic, but it's not going to work unless it is specifically suggested in a quest or some kind of character interaction. Yeah, if an NPC suggests that it's possible, it will happen.
I'm gone.
But I really feel like it's a really cool concept, and I really wish more games had that concept working for them. Yeah, that you can open up portals using specific keys and stuff, or if somehow these portals and their keys are tied to each other somehow, that would make a really cool puzzle game.
I'm gone.
But for now, it's mostly limited to in-game lore. I'm trying to save a game here. Yes, we can save the game finally. Now that we are rid of that silly dustman. Now there's a strange music coming around in this region. I have a feeling there's this Dieonarra character. There it is. The plaque on this spear says, "Here lies Dieonarra." Now, if you've watched the video, you remember there's this ghostly woman at the end. I think this is her. You see a strikingly beautiful ghostly form before you. Her arms are crossed, her eyes are closed. Yeah, she stirs slightly. We're gonna wait for her.
You. What is it that brings you here? Have you come to see firsthand the misery you have wrought? Perhaps in death I still hold some shred of use for you. My love.
My love? She knows me? How can it be that the thieves of my mind continue to steal my name from your memory? Do you not remember me, my love? Think. The name Dieonarra must evoke some memory within you. Okay, I have a feeling that if I offend her, I might lose something in the process, so I'm actually gonna try to appease her a little bit. I think I feel the stirrings of memory. Tell me more. Perhaps your words shall chase the shadows from my mind. And I don't want to lie to her because that would be a little bit chaotic. I'm gonna go for a lawful route. I'm gonna be smart here. Alright, so at last the fates show mercy. Even death cannot chase me from your mind, my love. Do you not see? Your memories shall return. Tell me how I can help you, and I shall. Do you know who I am? Yeah, that's a good start. You are both blessed and cursed, my love, and you are one who is never far from my thoughts and heart. Blessed and cursed, what do you mean? Look at you. Death rejects you. Your memories have abandoned you. Do you not pause and wonder why? I'm still trying to get my bearings. I know that you once claimed you loved me, and that you would love me until death claimed us both. I believed that, never knowing the truth of who you were, what you were, and what am I? I cannot. Yeah, she's a bit reluctant. The truth is, you are one who dies many deaths. These deaths have given you the knowing of all things mortal, and in your hands lies the spark of life and death. Those that die near you carry a trace of themselves that you can bring forth. So we have this power, apparently. We can revive people, I think. As Dieonarra speaks the words, a crawling sensation wells up in the back of your skull. You suddenly feel compelled to look at your hand. As you lift it up and look at it, you can see the blood coursing sluggishly through your arm, pouring into your muscles, in turn giving strength to your bone. Yeah, we have looked inside the anatomy. We have, for some reason, apparently we have died so many times that the Nameless One has an instinctive understanding of human anatomy, of how human physiology works. It's instinctive. He can't really explain it, but it allows him to bring dead people back to life. And that's a huge amount of experience there, 1,000, at least for this part of the game. Yeah, we're probably going to gain a level in the next few minutes. Alright, so now we have remembered how to raise others from the dead. To use this ability, Select the special abilities button in the quick menu. Yeah, we have gained a new ability just through simple dialogue. And we can now revive our slain companion. So if Mort dies, I can use this ability on him and he will immediately come back to life with like 1 HP or something. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna have to try to be articulate with this girl. I don't want to offend her too much. Who are you? Can you tell me where I am? Where are you? You are here with me, my love, as in the times when life was something both of us shared. Now it's the internal boundary that separates us. It is the barrier I feel you should never cross, my love. Clearly she knows a lot about me, but she's not telling. Can't tell where I am. Alright, I'm gonna try to avoid her for now. She doesn't have anything interesting to say anymore. And as you're about to ask Dieonarra the question, it catches in your throat. It occurs to you that if you tell her you are looking for an escape route, she may feel you are abandoning her. We will have to be more articulate about her, so we need to, Dieonarra, I am in danger. Can you guide me to a safe place? I shall return to you as soon as I can. Yeah, this is a good option. In danger, of course. Perhaps there is a way. 500 experience. We already know a way to escape using that portal we mentioned before. Yeah, and she actually mentions that portal again. Perhaps you could use one of these portals as a means of escape. Portal? Yeah, just like I explained, portals are holes in existence leading to destinations in the inner and outer planes. If you could find the proper key, yeah. Okay, she tells me there's a portal somewhere, but she doesn't know the exact location, nor does she know the exact key for it. But I already know, because Vax has told me. Alright, so we already know how to escape. I'm gonna leave her now. Alright, I learned much when I traveled with you, my love, and what you have lost, I have retained. I have not divulged all that I know to you, obviously. My sight is clear, while you fumble in the darkness for a spark of thought. I think she used to be some kind of oracle in the past. She could see the future, she could see the past. Yeah, she could see things that others cannot. And what is it your sight sees that I do not? Time itself relaxes its hold as the chill of oblivion slowly claims us, my love. Glimpses of things yet to come swarm across my vision. I see you, my love. Alright guys, prepare yourself for a little bit of spoilers for the next 60 seconds or so, or like the next 2 minutes, because there's going to be a lot of foreshadowing in the dialogue with the Dieonarra. She's going to tell you what's going to happen in the future. Yeah, there's a lot of foreshadowing in this dialogue. What is it that you see? I see what lies ahead of you. It ripples to the space, to the planes stemming outward from this point. Alright, just tell me. I require a promise that you will return. Okay, I have a feeling that we will meet her again at some point, so I am gonna vow. I'm actually gonna make a vow. I will swear to find some means to save you or join you. And this will probably make me a little bit more lawful. And there we go.
This is what my eyes see, my love. Unfettered by the shackles of time.
I hope you guys can hear that, because she was saying something and she's gonna continue to speak for the next few seconds.
You shall meet enemies 3, but none more dangerous than yourself in your full glory. They are shades of evil, of good, and of neutrality, given life and twisted by the laws of the planes.
Spoiler alert, she's talking about the 3 main bosses in the main quest for this game. Yeah, one of them is going to be evil, one of them is going to be good, and one of them is actually going to be neutral. So yeah, we're going to meet these 3, and I'm not actually going to tell you who exactly they are, but one of them is Farad. Yes, Farad is going to be one of them, and I have a feeling that he is the neutral one among them. Then there's an evil and a good one, and the good one is actually the last one we're going to meet, ironically, and he is going to be an enemy. So yeah, she's telling us about our future enemies.
To a prison built of regrets and sorrow, where the shadows themselves have gone mad. There you'll be asked to make a terrible sacrifice, my love. For the matter to be laid to rest, you must destroy that which keeps you alive and be immortal no longer.
Alright, she's talking about the final dungeon, the final area in this game. She's actually talking about this, but I'm not going to tell you exactly what happens, but yeah, apparently you're going to be forced to make a terrible sacrifice, and it's going to be just horrible. Actually, when it comes to the neutrality thing, the neutral enemy we're going to meet, I don't think that's actually Farad. I think it might be the guy we meet at the final dungeon, yeah.
I know that you must die.
Anyways, I can't tell exactly what she's referring to, but
the circle must come to a close, my love. You are not meant for this life. You must find that which was taken from you and travel beyond, into the lands of the dead.
Okay, so something was taken from me to make me immortal. So what could possibly be taken from you that would make you immortal? There's only one thing I can think of, actually. It's your immortality. Someone took your immortality, or some kind of piece of your spirit, I suppose. Something that connects you with death, I guess. I don't know. So we should destroy whatever it was that was taken from me, I think, which keeps me alive.
Updated my
Die while
journal.
I still can. I have no idea what that means. I do not doubt your ability to raise from the dead. I do believe that every incarnation wakes your thoughts and memories. Yeah, so it's the same stuff we've heard before. Every time you die, your brain doesn't heal very well. You will lose a part of your memory, lose a part of yourself, or your spirit, or whatever it is. And we've been dying a lot.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
Alright, that's a little bit haunting, and we're done. You back with me, Chief? You kind of drifted out there, on me out there. No, I'm fine. Do you know who that spirit was? Yeah, spirit? The specter I was talking to, the woman. You were rattling your bone box with some woman. Where? What did she look like? He's excited about the fact that I was talking to a woman. Apparently he can't see her. I'm the only one who can see her, which is interesting.
I feel stronger.
Holy smokes! Yeah, we both gained a level. I'm actually gonna save the game for this part. Yeah, because we could increase our level right away, but here's the thing. This game has a problem. It will not give you the maximum number of hit points you gain each level. So if I click level up at this point, yeah, we gained 4 hit points for Mort. This could have been 6 or 8 or even 10. But yeah, the game gives you extra hit points randomly. There is no specific amount of hit points you gain. But anyways, I think his fighting skills have improved, which is nice. And he gained some extra saving throws. I don't know what these saving throws are. I think they're like the roll of a die or something. Like if somebody casts a spell on you, there's a chance that you can negate that spell, maybe? Yeah, something like that. Okay, we're gonna level up Nameless One, and I hope to God he gains a lot of health points. Shit, okay, we gain just 1 health point. Probably the lowest of low, and our fighting skills have improved for whatever that's worth. Then again, we already have 30 hit points, so we're still higher than Mort for the time being. But the best of all, we gained 1 characteristic point, which means we can increase our dexterity again. And we're gonna need dexterity at 13, at least 13, because we will turn ourselves into a thief eventually, so we can gain more experience. And you know, it will actually open up more dialogue options if you can turn yourself into a thief in this game. And yeah, 1 more dexterity and we're done. I was trying to avoid gaining a level actually, because I want to make sure that all of my levels are gained as a mage instead. Alright, gonna save the game because there's a bunch of dustmen down here. I don't want to run into these guys. Alright. But there's one dustman in particular that I want to talk to. Yeah, it's actually important that we talk to this guy, Soijo. Because he can open the gate, and you will actually, spoiler alert, you're gonna run into this guy eventually. You will meet him again, so I think it's important that we talk to him now. You see a tired-looking man in a black robe. His narrow face is extremely pale, and it doesn't look like he looks like he hasn't been sleeping. His shoulders are slumped. Yeah, there's something wrong with this guy.
My journal.
And we have updated the journal. Alright, I am Soijo. How may I... I'm sorry, sir. Are you lost? Okay, so we try to ask him some questions, but he ignores us. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with him. I walk on one of the slabs in this preparation room. Yes. Yes, I know it's hard to believe, but it's your truth. I walk on one of your slabs upstairs. Really, you do look like you've been prepared. I don't know how you would have survived such pain. Obviously, a mistake has been made. Either you were brought here by blood relatives, other dustmen, or one of the collectors. Yes, one of the collectors actually brought us here. Excuse me, I appear to be having a bit of allergy. Alright, so they would have killed me if I didn't wake up. Yeah, thanks for the... no shit, Sherlock, you know. Yeah, why, of course. Let me open the front gate for you. Thank you very much. We've gained 500 experience from that exchange. It's nice to know that he is the only dustman who's actually smart enough to realize that I am not an enemy. Yeah. I'm gonna ask him some questions because I think he knows a few things. Do you know someone named Farad? He's a scavenger, a collector. Do you know where I can find him? He doesn't seem to know exactly where. So if a collector found a body mine, for example, they might have brought it here. Yes. Alright, so he doesn't know much about Faraday really. I'm gonna ask him about the journal. No, he has not seen one. If I may ask, are you alright? You look tired. I've recently taken ill. Yeah, he is either sick or there's something seriously wrong with this guy, but yeah, for the time being, we're gonna take things at face value. He is just a little bit sick, and we're gonna try to run away from that stupid dustman. Ooh, okay, so we have a little bit of terrain we have not uncovered. We're gonna try to push back the fog of war in this area. You know, just to make sure our surroundings are fully revealed.
I'm gone.
And there's another beer here. Somebody has been buried in this area. Yeah, this one is blank. Yeah, it's a large tomb, and it is blank. We're gonna try to move around these dustmen.
Alright.
And we're gonna come back for these giants eventually when we have more party members. Oh shit, he's right there, he's right there. Oh crap, okay. I can avoid him with dialogue options, but I'm afraid I might make a wrong choice, so I'm just gonna move all the way around and escape out the door. Yes, there's the door. Boom, there we go. And we've escaped the mortuary. There's a little cutscene here first. This is exactly where we woke up. And there appears to be a bunch of shadows all around us. Okay, that's a little creepy there. And another cutscene. This is the city of Sigil. This is the main city for this game. Most of your, I think you're going to be spending like, I'd say 70% of your time in this city. Of your time in this game in the city, yeah. So we're finally outside. I'm gonna save the game at this point, and we will continue in the next episode. Yeah. So we're gonna spend the rest of this. The next episode, we will start exploring these regions. There are 4 main regions in Sigil. There's one in the south, which we're gonna go there immediately in the next episode because we want to grab our next companion. His name is Dakon, I think. Yeah, he's a very useful companion. He's a mage fighter, I think. So we really need that guy around with us before we go back into the mortuary and remove the. Yeah, we were gonna destroy the guardians after we grab him with us. All right. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. And if you have any questions, any specific suggestions, please feel free to leave a comment. Goodbye.